Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Welcome back. I apologize for all the inconsistency with recording videos. It's been a really crazy time in Hippo Land at the moment, what with LDI, the holiday season coming up, and kind of the push towards the end of the year. So this is the last video of the year, and I just wanted to take some time this week to talk about presets and how we record them, recall them, and even edit them at a later time. So without further ado, we can just get on into it. And hopefully by now we all know how to make presets. So if you have your look set up, maybe you've got a blur effect on there and you've set up the color the way that you want, and you want to save this as a preset, we can of course save that as a layer preset or a mix preset. It all kind of works similarly, but I just need to hit record here and then choose an open slot. And now I have this preset saved so that if I ever want to come back to this look, I can easily right click, reset my layer, and then just apply that preset again. And you'll notice that when I did that, my layer level didn't turn on at all. And that's because on the left hand side here, we actually have filters on that help us record and actually also recall what parameters we want in the preset. So if I were to redo this and maybe record a new preset with the level filter turned on, so if I hit record again, click on another preset slot, and again reset my layer. If I recall the first one, again, because I had that filter turned off when I recorded it, there's actually no level coming on when I recall it. Now, the second preset, I did make sure to turn that filter on. So if I hit preset 2, you'll notice that the layer level also fades up. So this can be a really powerful thing if you get clever about recording and recalling your presets this way. For instance, if I just wanted to save an effect, I could do that. So I could just save my blur settings and I could rename this to blur. I could just save my color settings if it doesn't do that silly thing. And I can, I don't know, name this my color. And I can really quickly build up presets of only certain things. Another cool trick is that actually, if I wanted to, I could get really clever about this and actually maybe I reset all of these things and I record kind of a reset preset. And then I come through and I start changing to clouds. And maybe I wasn't clever enough to actually set up these blur and color presets, but I know that it's in another preset where I don't want that clip information. I can actually turn my filters off, only turn on my effect preset and maybe my color, and I can recall one of these earlier presets, and you'll notice the clip didn't change, nothing about it changed except for the color and the effect. So these filters, again, not only change what we store, but also what we recall in that preset as well. So something that can be a gotcha, but also a really powerful tool if you're trying to work quickly and you know you've already saved the information before. One last little tip that doesn't come up too often, but it has saved me in the past, is if I've accidentally recorded something in a preset that I no longer want or I didn't want that, instead of having to recall it and then manually set my filters again, what I can actually do is I can right click on these presets, edit them, and then I can delete out entire pin groups of things. So if I didn't want the level in this preset, I could actually just erase the level by highlighting it and hitting the delete key on the keyboard, or I could take out the entire mixer entirely. And then I can save this. And now again, if I turn on all my filters, I reset my layer and I recall this preset, it used to have the level information. Now it doesn't. So you can really quickly modify things in case you made a mistake or in case you need to pull out that information later. But anyway, I hope you guys learned something this week. Hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe. And again, have a great holiday season, a great new year. I know I'm looking forward to the time off, but we'll be back next year. And I promise I'm going to be more on top of making a video every week and hopefully not let these kind of gaps slide. But take care, and I'll catch you next year. Bye.